Hey guys, FATYSTAN here, and yeah, I'm actually here. This is me. This is the man behind the voice. I don't know if you expected somebody different. Um, if you did, too bad. If you didn't, good for you. You know your shit. You know your shit. I'm very motiony, talky. Yes, I have to record with a laptop because I don't have anything else to record with here on campus. But today, nothing has gone right. I've tried like 40 different recordings for you. It is 12. I have a class at 2. I have homework I gotta get done. But you know what? It's fine. I this is going up. Depending on how I upload, either you're gonna see this team again after this video, or you've already seen this video, or this team. I turned this into a saving grace team. I just slapped some names on it because of how well this team has been working. Um, I originally called it OU Venu plus bulk because as we find a battle, I will explain. Also, tell me what you guys think about the webcam. Do you want me to move it in, move it out, move it left, move it right, move it down, move it up? I don't care. This is all experimentation. Uh, there'll be times I'm wearing clothes, times I'm not wearing clothes. Just kidding. I have to wear some sort of clothing. But I'm known on campus to just sporadically take off my shirt, regardless of the temperature. But yeah, we're in OU with Saving Grace, and his team is kind of threatening. As for leads, it's either going to be a Fortress, a Gliscor, or Excadrill. Latios is very important. Latios takes on Keldeo, if it's not Scarfed. Fortress, it takes on, depending on what type of Czar that is. I'm actually going to lead Latios here. Hopefully he leads Fortress as he leads Gliscor. I see a Protect in my near future, so I'm actually just going to click Calm Mind. As he does not protect, is he going to Stealth Rock? As he knocks off my Life Orb, I'm not necessarily against that, as now I get a free Draco Meteor off on anything on his team. And if he switches into Clefable, that's fine. I just Psyshock, as the Gliscor is dead. That's one potential rocks that are up gone. As now he goes into Clefable, I don't know what he plans on doing. I'm going to the way he brought that in, that is definitely unaware Clefable. I'm I'm gonna go into my Landorus here. Hopefully he does not hit me with the Moonblast. I would not appreciate it. As he hits me with the Flamethrower, I don't know what he was predicting there. I'm sorry. I'm still getting used to where my mouse is on the screen. I'm always moving and touching and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. It's just how I am, especially when I focus. Here I'm just gonna go for Stealth Rocks. As he goes into Fortress. My play is to go into Latios, but I don't want to take a potential Bug Bite. Why? Who carries Bug Bite? I'm just gonna go click U-turn here. It's not gonna do anything. If he goes for Rapid Spin, that's fine. If he goes for Stealth Rocks or Spikes or whatever, that's fine. See, Toxics my Latios. I just click Hidden Power Fire because his sturdy is broken. Hidden Power Fire should easily one-hit KO this Fortress unless he's running complete Special Bulk. If he goes into Charizard, he takes Rocks damage. If he goes into Clefable, we can see if he's a Magic Guard or not. As Fortress does not go down, as I don't have my Life Orb, as he gets up Rocks. I'm just going to click Hidden Power Fire again, as his Fortress is dead, and so is my Latios at this point. Tanner, my Latios, I'm gonna miss you. So he goes into Clefable. I'm just going to get a Psyshock off. Yeah, of course. He did take rocks damage, so I assume at this point he is Magic Guard. Here I'm going to bring in my boy Excadrill, and this kind of defeats the purpose at this point. But I'm just going to click Iron Head. As Clefable flinch, no. As that flamethrower does nothing. Let's just take a moment and admire how how well Excadrill took that flamethrower. I ran at one point an Assault Vest Excadrill, which would eat up flamethrowers. As he goes into his own Excadrill, um, even his own Excadrill doesn't take it that well. Um, Easy switch into Landorus. Nothing that Excadrill can use will actually hurt me. As he Earthquakes, prime example. Um, Here I get a free knockoff. So he goes into Charizard. That knockoff did a hell of a lot. Not really, especially if you're not knocking off an item. But now I have no reason not to I have no reason not to double knock off. Because I don't know what he is. He is Y. As he roosts. I could have earthquaked. Oh, I so could have earthquaked. I'm just going to U-turn here. As he roosts again. That is fine. I don't care too much about that. I'm just going to go into my hard counter for Charizard in every form of the word. And at this point, I'm going to click Thunder Wave. And now I'm not clicking Toxic because if he goes into Excadrill, it doesn't affect him one way or another. And yes, this Clefable would not take the Toxic well, but I want this Charizard slowed down. Because now I have a potential to outspeed it. And looking at that damage, that's not a 2-hit KO. So actually, I get to sit here and Seismic Toss, do a decent amount of damage. As he flamethrowers, gets a fucking crit. I'm sorry. That's what pisses me off. You play everything perfectly, and they get a crit. Thank you. I have to go for Rock Slide here. As I take out the Charizard, nothing else I had could take out the Charizard. If he doesn't know I'm Scarfed, he's an idiot. He knows I'm Scarfed. He's not an idiot. Again, I just go straight into Landorus. I have no reason not to. If he goes into Keldeo, good play. I have to go into Starmie then. There's no play I can make. As he does go into Keldeo, now I have to go into Starmie because I lost my Keldeo counter. You know, that little pink puffball is my Keldeo counter. Excuse you? Okay then. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. Now that I don't have to switch in, I'm just going to click Giga Drain. I don't think Icy Wind is going to do nothing. He slows me down, but I'm going to get any of the health that he just took away from me back, plus the Stealth Rock damage, and he forfeits. Great. Like I said, it's all fun and games. Until somebody gets porked over. Okay, I would just like to... Oop, wrong screen. I would just like to point out something. Rocks. 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 Wall. 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 Potentially a wall. Annoying. 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 I'm leading off with Grace. As he leads off with Rotom. And this is the reason why. I click Giga Drain. He switches into Heatran. He switches, or Volt switches into Heatran. Oh, he hard switches into Ferrothorn. I'm fine with that. I go into Latios. If he predicts that the HP Fire and goes into Ferrothorn, which he may, I'm going to click Calm Mind. As he protects, I'm going to Calm Mind again. If he stays in, good for him. I just KO'd his Ferrothorn. He's going to protect. I'm going to Calm Mind one more time. As he goes into Clefable. So he's that Clefable that nobody likes, the unaware Clefable. I see a Protect in the near future. No, he doesn't. I see Gyro Balls. I potentially just misplayed, but that's okay. Because I'm just going to go into Landorus. I guess you could say I got greedy. I don't know. I didn't want to give his Heatran a Flash Fire boost. So now I just click Stealth Rocks. And he can burn me if he wants. He has no spinner. He has a Defogger and Latios, but he has no spinner. So I'm going to click Knockoff as I get rid of a Leftovers as he Volt switches. So here I get a free U-turn now. And he can Volt switch again, or he can Hydro Pump. I feel a Hydro Pump coming though. Or you could still Volt switch. So I'm just going to click my best play 100%, which is my Chansey. He has Volt Switch, he has to have Hydro Pump, and he has Will-O-Wisp. I don't know if he has Pain Split. I'm going to click Toxic here, as he does have Pain Split. That is kind of unfortunate. I'm just going to go for the Wish here, as no move he has can really bring me down. As you saw, that did nothing. I'm going to go for a Wish, and if he's smart, he switches into Breloom. Because that's his only physical prowess, unless Latios is physical, which is not a good possibility. My best play is to go for a Thunder Wave. As he Mega Evolves and Dragon Dances. He's a physical Latios who just got paralyzed. I get my Wish back. And I get a free switch into Landorus. Because I don't need Landorus. Landorus does nothing to Heatran if he's on a balloon. Until that balloon is popped. And who better to pop the balloon than Venusaur on a switch-in. As he goes for the Ice Beam. Gets prediction. Good on him. But now he's not the best on speed. And he's paralyzed. He's at 3/4 speed. I am pretty sure me at 1.5 speed outspeeds. And I have no reason to not to click Earthquake. Unless his Heatran's on a balloon. As that does massive damage, as he also uses Earthquake. But I outspeed. Unless this was a speed tie, which I doubt. So my Excadrill does take out his Latios. And I need Excadrill for Rotom now. And I also need him for Heatran. Ferrothorn is a good switch on his part. Considering I lost my Retaliation, my best play is Chansey. As Gyro Ball does 18, I'm just going to Wish. There's really no move he can go except for Leech Seed. I'm going to Thunder Wave. As he Gyro Balls, I had nothing better to do on that. I have to go into Starmie. And I have to get Parafusion. Paralyzed. Confusion, come on. Lead Seed. Come on, I need this. Critical hit. Paralyzed. I'm gonna rapid spin, hopefully get rid of these. As I do get hurt as he goes for Stealth Rocks. I'm going to go for Signal Beam, and I need a Confusion here. Come on. I understand it's 10%, but throw me a bone. Sorry, I had to look over. I have to check the time to make sure I'm not running over. As he protects, that's fine. I don't care. Just get confused, please. I don't even know why I'm hoping for a confusion. It might not even do me any good. I have to go for rapid spin here, because the Elite Seed is really breaking me down. His best play is a double protect, and if he gets that double protect, I just lost. In fact, I am pretty sure I lost this battle, unless I can parafuse him to death with signal beams, and yeah. Come on. Yeah, he got this. This is why I hate stalled teams like this. But it is what it is. My only saving grace could be if I could... saving grace. Nope. He is Iron Barbs. I have a potential play here. If Brick Break is a 2-hit KO, I can 1v1 the rest of his team. Don't hit anything. Fuck. Okay. It was not a 2-hit KO, but I could have 2-hit KO'd. So, I just lost. That was a good game. There's really nothing I can do to him except stall out. Unless I can get, like, a quadruple crit. I can't afford to use my syntheses yet. Nope. I want to play this one to the end, just because. I'm going to find another battle, though. I would need him to get paralyzed this turn, and then I would need to get a crit, and then another paralysis. As he goes into Heatran, and he's on the balloon. So at that point, that is pretty much good game. I'm going to lead with Landorus. Heatran does a lot, gets a burn. He outspeeds, I just click Earthquake, and I lose. So that was a GG. If I can find the stinking GG. That's fine. As you saw, I did break 1300 the other episode. I am going to go for a knockoff, predicting a taunt, getting rid of his Toxic Orb, so now he can't get the Toxic Boost. As he goes for a Stealth Rock, I am 100% okay with that. I'm going to go for my U-turn, because I don't feel like getting hit with an Espeon chicory bullshit. Um, my best play is Starmie, unless he goes for a slow U-turn. As he goes for a knockoff. Here I'm actually going to click Scald, hoping he switches into Bisharp, and I get a burn. And I also predict him to try to Pursuit Trap me. So I'm actually just going to click Scald one more time. As he goes into Sylveon, and I get off another burn. I do. And I'm going to get off a Rapid Spin. Because where his Gliscor is, I don't... Oh, as he does that bullshit. Well, here I click Scald. And I hope he goes back into Bisharp. He does not. Do I get another burn? No. That would have been too much to ask when it did have been. Here I'm going to go into my Excadrill. And I get to just click Iron Head. Because it hits everything on his team. As he clicks Protect, that's fine. Iron Head, that little bit of HP is not going to save you unless you're max defense all the way through. Max defense, max HP. Which, based on how you took those moves, you are not. As he goes into Dracula, Dracula does not appreciate that with a nice clean 30%. Normally, I would risk the flinch, but I don't feel risky yet. I already lost Bling, and Bling is kind of important to this team as he gets up free Stealth Rocks again. I'm not an idiot. I scratch that. He's an idiot. Just kidding. I'm gonna go for a U-turn. I expect him to go into Espeon, and I don't want to Magic Bounce my rocks back. My best play here is Venusaur, period. As he goes for Stealth Rock, I'm gonna Mega Evolve, and I'm gonna click Giga Drain as he roosts. He's done. He's gone. Goodbye. I would like to say I predicted that. I would be a liar. He's going to go for Pursuit. I'm going to hit him with an Earthquake, and he goes down. And he goes into this thing. This thing is actually a great counter to Venusaur in every aspect. But I have the counter to Espeon. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, which will be most of you, I severely doubt she watches my videos. I named this after one of my professors. Why I named this after one of my professors? Not because she's fat, not because she's a bitch, or a whore, because everybody refers to Chansey as a bitch or a whore. She's annoying. Oh, good lord. Like, you have no idea. Here, I'm just going to go straight into Jeffifa, Intimidate, and get any health back due to the... Okay. No, this is not okay. I have nothing for Belly Drum Azumarill. Oh, I have absolutely nothing for Belly Drum Azumarill. I have to hope to God that Venusaur can take a hit and kill him with a Sludge Bomb. A Giga Drain. Oh, good God. I just realized my counter to Belly Drum Azumarill Oh, thank you. Oh, if he was Sap Sipper. Oh, the heart pains. Oh, the heart pains there would have been if he was Sap Sipper. Whew. One of these days, I'm gonna run a Sap Sipper, Zoomerl, Belly Drum Sap Sipper. Hoping somebody goes for, like, Giga Drain. Like, that would be my hard counter to a Mega Venusaur. Belly Drum, Sap Sipper, Azumarill. And hope he doesn't go for Sludge Bomb. I definitely feel a Volt Switch coming. But again, none of his remaining Pokemon take an Earthquake well. But the Intimidate might allow him to take the Earthquake well. As it does allow him to take the Earthquake. That was a very good play. My highest compliments, if that means it, as he forfeits. Okay. Hopefully that gets me back the points I just lost for that battle I just lost prior to. Um, like I said, I just want to get my points because I I know most of you are going to be like, but Ryan, you're not good at Pokemon. But Ryan, you're not, like, you don't need points. But Ryan, I know. I just appreciate, I appreciate being above 1300. That is all. I just appreciate being above 1300. Because as he reads me very well with the Keldeo, turn one, I'm going into Chansey. And if he's physical, good shit on him. He's not. Here I have to go for the Wish, predicting a Secret Sword because of how much that Hydro Pump did. He might be Specs. Give me my points, please. I think I got my points. It's just not updating. That's fine. I'll take it. As I get off a Wish, as he goes into this annoying bastard. I have to go for Toxic here. Try this again. I have to go for Toxic here. Did I miss? I was gonna say if I fucking missed twice. I'm gonna Thunder Wave as I'm predicting a Swords Dance. Hit it on the nose. I'm gonna switch into Jeffifa, get the Intimidate off, as he gets paralyzed. Perfect. Here I get up my own Stealth Rocks, as he's probably Defog Zapdos or Defog Gladios, as he gets paralyzed twice. That's kind of unfortunate, I have to say. Here I'm gonna go for an Earthquake, as it's just barely missing a 2-hit KO. As he goes for another one. I'm going to go for an Earthquake as he gets paralyzed. Perfect. He's going for Bullet Punch as I do get the min-max roll. I definitely feel a forfeit coming because I would have been really upset if I was him. Granted, I've been in similar bad luck. Granted, I've forfeited after those similar bouts of bad luck. But he's a good sport and I appreciate that. Here I just go into my Keldeo counter. And I click Wish. As Secret Sword, even though it's super effective, is a little less strong. So hopefully it is not a 2-hit KO as he does forfeit. Can I get my points for this one? I really want my points for this one. Sorry. How long is it? Okay, we're approaching 30 minutes. This might be the last battle for this episode. I might get one more recording in. Sorry about that. But, oh, and just so you know, it is on the sides, the beard growing in. It's not perfect, but it's not just in front. And for those of you who also would not know, which would be, I'm sorry, his team is quite familiar to something I played recently. My leader choice is still Landorus, as he leads Bro. That's a free U-turn. I don't know if he's Mega. I guess I'll find out after this turn. Yeah, this is going to be a waiting game. So, why don't we talk about different things we can do for the channel? I understand I can only do so much. I'm limited. I have a laptop that doesn't get me anywhere really in the realm of multiple gaming or high quality streaming. But I plan on getting some games to stream. Um, my new roommate, hopefully, he's a friend of mine on campus. Hopefully, he allows me to use his computer. Maybe he will, maybe he won't. His computer is much. His is actually a desktop, and his computer is really good, and it can probably stream quite nicely. And he's got really good games on there that I really want to play, and it would be really awesome to do so. As I don't know, um, okay. I understand unless I'm losing or winning by a lot, I don't start another battle. Again, it's this team. It is the same fucking team. Like, what the hell? I mean, I'll take the points. Bring me up to 1400, I guess. Oh my god! Sorry about that. I might also develop, like, moving my mic farther away from my mouth. I don't know. Um, okay, so he has Iron Barbs. He's going for Gyro Ball. My best play is to go into Chansey. As he sets up spikes. Perfect. Um, I'm going to Wish here. And if he sets up spikes again, I'm going to assume he's going to go for the third layer. As he goes into Gliscor, and he gets his Toxic Orb off. I feel either Protect or Rock's coming. So I'm going to go back into my Lenders, hoping to get my Lenders back up to full HP. And if he does attack me, as he Swords Dances, okay, okay, yes. Um, yeah, I'm gonna knock off. I want to see if he has Ice Fang. Because if he doesn't, I counter. As he facades. He's got facade. Okay. I have nothing to counter this Venusaur. This Gliscor. Except for my Starmie, which I need to come in. I also doubt he's running max speed. Because I outspeed. I have to go for U-turn here. And I don't know who to go into. I need Excadrill. I need Latios. I don't need Chansey. Chansey's just annoying. I'm just going to repeatedly click Seismic Toss. Because as he Swords Dances, I have to intimidate him. I have to continuously intimidate him. And now I get a free switch into Starmie. And now I can just click Ice Beam. I don't care. Granted, I lost my Landorus. But I need... As he goes into Slowbro, that's fine. I have the move that can take down Slowbro, being Signal Beam. I have Signal Beam on this Pokemon for Slowbro, for Celebi, for other Starmies, because other Starmies are a switch into Starmie. I have it for the occasional Latios. Don't ask why Veladios. Venusaur, because it hits more than Psyshock does, and it's actually super effective against Dark types that will switch into a Psyshock. As he goes into Ferrothorn, I feel a Power Whip coming. I need to get Latios in on this Pokemon. I have to make a risky move straight into Latios, hoping he doesn't Gyro Ball. As he spikes, yes, okay. I'm going to go for a Calm Mind. If he goes into Heatran, good for him. As he goes into Heatran, I get my first Calm Mind up. I'm going to get my second Calm Mind up. As he goes for a Taunt, perfect. First, I'm going to test the waters with a Psyshock to see if he's specially or physically defensive. If he takes this well, he's physically defensive. As he takes that decently well. As he goes for a Toxic. He's Toxic Protect. I'm going to go for Psyshock once more. As he goes into Tyranitar. Okay, Tyranitar is now dead. I'm going to go for a Draco Meteor. Between the Life Orb and the Toxic, I'm going to get brought down really low. But this Tyranitar is dead with a capital D. I don't understand why he brought this in. As he pursues, he Scarfed Tyranitar. As Tyranitar is now down. And now, I have nothing for Ferrothorn. So I have to go into Excadrill. Fuck. Okay. I have to go for Brick Break. As Brick Break is a 2-hit KO. As he goes for Leech Seed. I don't think it's a 2-hit KO after Leech Seed. I have to go into Starmie. I have to get rid of these spikes. As I avoid the Power Whip, which is very, very good. I have to go for a Rapid Spin here. I need to get rid of these spikes. These spikes will wear down my team. I still need Starmie, though, too. So as soon as he does hit his Power Whip, I'm going into Excadrill here. And I'm going for the Brick Break. Hopefully he misses his Leech Seed, because I put him in 2-hit KO range. He does not. This is no longer a 2-hit KO. I have to get the I have to get a crit. As he goes into Gliscor, and he's gonna take this really nicely. I have to go into Venusaur, and I have to start clicking Giga Drain. I I can't beat this team because it's so bullshit. Because I can't run a counter for Gliscor. Ironhead flinches? Are you serious? Is that how I'm gonna win this? Ironhead flinches and then Earthquake spam? No. Oh, that would have been too easy. I at least get to take out this annoying ass Pokemon. So that's the end of this episode. I'm gonna record another one right after because I have a little bit of time. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like or a comment down below. I appreciate everything. Tell me what you think of the face cam. Like it, you don't like it. I'm not gonna take offense thinking you hold it against me as a person. It's just something I wanted to try and something I figured I would do. Like, why not? But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna repeat like 4 times, like I do in every other outro. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you have something you want to like notify me to change, or even ideas for something to do on the channel, I'll see what I can do. I'm limited, but if I can manage it, I will. Subscribe, it helps me. Um, that's all it is. It just shows me that you really appreciate what I have to offer. And the last thing would be to just watch the videos and try to watch them to their completion. If they're not great, I understand. I do the best I can. But watching it to its completion and then leaving a comment down below on what was dry or what was entertaining, what was exciting, what I can continue to implement is all good things that I can do to help you and help you enjoy the experience. And it's just, granted, this is all something fun for me to do, but I also want to make it about you guys.